Welcome to this edition of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Show. I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga. I'm your host today, and it gives me great pleasure to bring you this show every single week, delivering to you business education, putting a feature on the companies that are operating in Guyana, and of course, to make sure that you know what's happening in the leadership, entrepreneurship, and business landscape now and in the near future. I will now be joined by Coach Keon Smith, who is going to talk to us about leadership. And Coach Keon, I look forward to hearing from you. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Doerga, and to all of our viewers. We want to continue diving into our topic of mastering leadership. And this still remains part of the very important elements that are needed for us to continue to have an economy that will thrive in the future. Leadership is extremely important, especially in these modern times of running companies and organizations where we are moving away from what leadership used to be to what leadership currently is at this point in time. So for many of us, we have to start thinking about, are we a boss or are we a leader? When we think about being a boss, it is someone who just gives instructions and tells everyone what to do, versus a leader who is someone who stands in front and they lead their team with much motivation, and of course they are involved knee deep with everyone on the team. There are various elements that makes up a great leader, and you can determine if these elements suit you. So someone who is a great leader is that person is innovative, they're confident, they're honest, and honesty is usually one of those rare elements that we find with leadership. And it speaks to a leader who has integrity, which means that the person do exactly what they say they're going to do when they say they're going to get it done, and they don't show bias to another individual. As a leader, it is important that you communicate well with your team members and with your customers as well. With that, your level of articulation needs to be above the rest so that you can have clarity in the words that you're saying and your thoughts and ideas that you're expressing to your team members. As a leader, self motivation plays a very important role in you getting up every day and going out and leading your team. The energy that you exhibit as a leader is going to be the energy that is replicated throughout your organization. As a leader, you're not only in the position of being a boss, but you need to be a great team player. You need to be that role model team player that you're expecting the rest of your team to emulate. As a leader, your level of creativity and innovation needs to be really high. Your team will be looking to you for new ideas, fresh ideas. And it's not a case where you are going to just be on top and capitalize on everything, but you're allowing your team members to be expressive and you're there to guide them to improve the ideas that they also bring to the table. As a leader, you need to be intelligent, and intelligence can go on two spectrum. We're looking at academic intelligence and emotional intelligence. As a leader, you need to keep reading, being a step ahead of your industry so that you can continue to innovate and be a great leader to your team members. So you have to keep feeding yourself with information. A good leader is a fantastic reader. Then you need to work on your emotional intelligence. As a leader, we have the notion not only to manage physical resources, but we also have to manage our human resources. And managing human resources has been one of the most challenging part of leadership. And as a leader, working on your emotional intelligence will allow you to be better equipped and or prepared to manage your human resources effectively. As a leader, your level of charm, and charisma comes out in talking to your team members and getting them to actually move forward and achieve the goals that has been set out. So there are multiple other characteristics that really feeds into making a great leader, but these are just a few I would love to share with you on this show. Now, think about it. For persons who are in charge, many persons tend to run away from leadership positions and leadership opportunities. But when you hold the bull by the horn and you take on these leadership opportunities, you benefit tremendously, not only as an individual, but your team also benefits from your skills. As a leader, you are the person who is responsible for creating the systems that feeds into getting the results of the team and their organization. And it allows you to be the person who helps to evoke some of the strategies that can help to achieve the results within the organization. As a leader, when you're working in these different areas, you are the person that helps to bring the level of clarity to the team. You are the person that works on growing the organization, and indirectly, you achieve personal growth as well. And more importantly, as a leader, you are in charge of testing and measuring, which is looking at the numbers of the organization. You are the person that's responsible for growing those numbers. So if you think about it, why take the lead? Why be in charge? This grid allows you to see the multiple benefit areas that you can be the recipient of if you just take that step and be in charge. Now, how do you grow as a leader? You can continue to grow as a leader by going to seminars and or trainings that opens your mind and allows you to take in as much information as possible that feeds into your leadership skills and abilities. One such seminar is the Live to Lead seminar, which is going to be on October 8th. It is a leadership seminar that is done by the John Maxwell team. And for those who do not know the name John Maxwell, it is a name that is synonymous with leadership. In fact, he has been touted as the foremost guru on leadership. So Live to Lead in itself, it's a half-day leadership conference on areas of personal growth and of course professional growth, and it's going to be done live in Atlanta, Georgia. We will be hosting as one of the host sites. We'll be having a simulcast, and that means that we will be streaming it live here in Guyana as it is happening in Atlanta, Georgia. And this will allow you the opportunity to feed off of information from these fantastic business leaders, personalities from various industries around the world. So I would say to you, this is definitely an event that you don't want to miss, because what this leadership conference allows you to do, you get to learn new leadership skills that you can adapt. It feeds into your thinking patterns and allows you to build the confidence as a leader. It helps you to connect with your team members and also helps you as a leader to identify some of your blind spots that allows you to be more informed in your decision making and also help you to strengthen the relationships with your team members. And finally, you get to work on becoming a leader worth following. So for those persons out there who are still thinking about finding different avenues to enhance your leadership skills, the John Maxwell event on October 8th is where you need to be. So to get registered, to learn more about the program, you can give us a call on 223-5583, and our team member will be more than happy to take you through the process. Dr. Doerga?
Thank you very much, Coach Keon, for that fantastic information. And I look forward to many more people joining us in this year for Live to Lead. Thank you. And we'll take a look at what we can expect from Live to Lead this year. And then you can join us again for more business information after the break.
Every one of you, you have a journey to take. Your first step is your most important step. You don't go up to the top. You grow up to the top.
You are one decision away from shifting your life from where it is right now to a totally different place.
So often our setbacks are setups. It's just hard to see it at the time.
What if you interrupted that pattern of thinking and simply said, what do I want? That takes your energy and focus off of the problem and begins to focus you on a solution.
Success is a series of steps, not one giant leap.
Commitment will get us to the starting line. Consistency will get you to the finish line.
You were born. You were created for your life to count.
Tired of the hassle of running around looking for solutions? Worry no more. WM Services is here. We specialize in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electrical, and generator services. As a residential, commercial, and industrial dealer, our trained and licensed team is waiting to bring you peace of mind. Make the call now. Telephone 611-4326. Email wmservicesgy@gmail.com or visit our website, www.wmservicesgy.com.
Gupta Security. It is our vision to be the leading provider of innovative and comprehensive security solutions in Guyana. We have a team of well-trained and disciplined professionals to protect you and your assets and give you the peace of mind to focus on what is most important to you. Our services include armed and unarmed services, consultancy, assets and individual protection, patrol, virtual surveillance, armed escorts, and cash in transits. Gupta Group, let our services be your advantage.
Welcome back. I would like to now present to you some information that will allow you to have a better understanding of what we have available at ActionCOACH Guyana when it comes to really developing your team. Now, all of us want to be able to have a team that can really function well, a team that can deliver on the objectives of the organization. And we want to know, well, how does this get done? Now, we do have a seminar coming up this Thursday at 1 o'clock. And at the seminar, you will be learning the 6 keys to a winning team. Again, how to have a supportive and productive culture, the styles that people really operate with in your team, and what respect has to do with actually getting results, both self-respect and respect for other people. And of course, how to deal with conflict. Now, if you are your team, and I would strongly encourage you to actually attend this session as a team, if you would really like to have some ideas on how to further develop teamwork at your organization, book your spot now. This event actually happens on both August 26th and then again on September the 2nd. And I would encourage you to make sure that you can book your spot, secure that space for one of those days, and attend with your team to be able to really get the level of education around how teams work and to start implementing those. We will now be joined by Ms. Rodlyn Semple, who's actually going to be talking to us about the maintenance of organizational equipment. So we just spoke about how important it is to make sure that our teams function really well. We'll actually now be hearing, well, how do we make sure that our equipment functions really well? Welcome to Rodlyn.
I am Rodlyn Semple, ISO lead consultant at ACI Consulting Services. We will examine equipment and how we can ensure in an organization that the equipment which is used to provide services are maintained. Let's go back to the standard. This particular section in the standard that talks about measurement traceability. Now, if you're an organization and you're utilizing an equipment that gives reading, how do you ensure that equipment is delivering accurate results? What you need to do is to establish that the measurements that is being given from that equipment is traceable to national or international standards. For example, in Company A, we are utilizing a digital scale to weigh items which is going to be sold to customers. Internally, that organization needs to develop a system so that when they are using that scale, that it gives accurate results. One way of maintaining accurate results is by checking before the equipment is used. You might have to turn on and turn off the power buttons. It is important that when you use an equipment that you record the reading before and after. Why? Because in some instances, that equipment might be generating inaccurate results. Documenting the correction factors or the information can guide you as to what needs to be done to that final result. So coming back to the standard, for companies who utilize equipment, you are to ensure that equipment is functioning properly. In some instances, it needs to be calibrated, a big term, and many times persons become confused with calibration and verification. Calibration needs to be done in a controlled environment, whereby persons who are technically competent, they actually look at various intricacies of that equipment. So when you get your equipment calibrated, it verifies that it's accurate. Once it's been calibrated, it must be accompanied by evidence. In most instances, they ask you for a certificate. So whenever you're going to calibrate a measurement equipment, ensure that records are available. For those who are interested in acquiring information on how you can maintain the equipment in a quality system, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Tired of battery problems? Frustrate yourself no more. Reward your vehicle with power, innovation, and style with its sealed, maintenance-free calcium alloy plates, advanced technological build, and rigid testing processes. Platinum Batteries delivers every time. Get 2 years warranty and fast after-sales services. Available at all auto retailing stores countrywide. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. 174 Zedluck Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171. Get your Platinum Battery now. Platinum Batteries, power of your journey.
Shopping with Ali & Sons is now more easier than ever. Find your product, click Add to Cart, click Proceed to check out, enter your email, click Continue as guest, enter your name and address, choose your delivery options, click Continue, then click Place Order. It's that easy. One of our customer service representatives will contact you to confirm, and in several hours, your items will be delivered to your door.
Welcome back. And now we will have a message from one of our sponsors, Global Compliance Service. The CEO, Ms. Candelle Bostwick, will be talking to us about an upcoming environmental management training. So let's hear from Ms. Candelle Bostwick.
Welcome to Global Compliance Service. I am Candelle Bostwick, CEO, Lead Auditor, and ISO Trainer for GCS. Are you thinking of implementing an ISO 14001 environmental management system, and you do not know what are the steps required to implement such a system? I have great news for you. Global Compliance Service will be conducting an ISO 14001 environmental management system requirements course from September 7th to 9th, 2021. This course will allow you, especially organizations who are thinking of implementing an environmental management system or integrating it into their existing management system like the ISO 9001 system. This standard is specially designed for you. During this course, we will outline to you the intent of the ISO 14001 standard. What are the mandatory requirements so that you will be able to meet the minimum requirements for certification? We will also outline to you the requirements as to how you can apply them to your respective organization, providing practical guidance and tools for you to implement your environmental management system, especially if you want to do it on your own. We encourage you to register with us as early as possible by calling 223-6666 for more information on registration. Please note that this course will be conducted virtually so that we will ensure that you get full benefits of implementing such a system and the value that it will have to your operations. Implementing an environmental management system is a demonstration of your commitment to protecting our environment. Now is the time to take action. Pick up the phone and call us at 223-6666 and be registered for our ISO 14001 course. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
ActionINVEST Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
ActionINVEST Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
ISO certification, a well-known key to securing international business and creating industry juggernauts, has now come to Guyana. Over 1 million certified companies reap the benefits of ISO certification. In a time where consumer dollars are more important than ever before, there's greater expectations for quality and trusted products and services. Quite frankly, top-tier clients demand ISO certification to gain their trust. No matter the scale of your operations, no matter your niche, there's an ISO for you. Global Compliance Service is a trusted, internationally accredited certification body with an arsenal of industry experts and world-class auditing teams to assist you throughout the certification process. Visit our website and get a free quotation within 24 hours. These are unprecedented times, and we need every advantage to stay ahead. Check out GCS personnel training programs, specializing in the lucrative field of ISO auditing. Our courses are now fully online, ranging from beginner to advanced proficiencies. Become an internal auditor in your organization, or a lead auditor qualified to carry out third-party audits and manage an auditing team. And for the elites, become a GCS management system specialist. We stand at the cusp of global change, and we are proud to be an ally in creating a new standard of business in Guyana.
Being a business owner is a lonely job. As business continues to change so rapidly, staying ahead and above water can feel overwhelming. You have little time to concentrate on growing your business, because you're stuck working in your business. Your attention is on the day-to-day operations, handling emergencies, and you are challenged to create that winning team that can run your business when you aren't there. You aren't making the money you could be because you aren't focused on multiplying your profitability. What would it feel like if your business finally gave you more than you put into it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a business that works without you? To have a team of customer-focused individuals who delivered on your company's promise even when you aren't there? Wouldn't it be great to be able to have the time to enjoy your family and have real work-life balance? You can live your best business life. But how? Most businesses invest in professional expertise in the most important aspects of their business. You hire an accountant or financial advisor to ensure your money is managed effectively. You hire a lawyer to help you navigate legal matters. Why not hire a business coach to help you with everything else? An action coach is a certified professional who brings with them a unique perspective and a set of skills to help you re-energize your business operation. They will help you find new, effective ways to solve some of your most taxing business challenges. Employing an action coach is a partnership, a relationship, and they will mentor you as your business grows. Quite simply, an action coach will help you find ways to have more time, build more effective teams, and make more money. Action Coach is the leading coaching company in the world with nearly 1,000 coaches working with more than 18,000 businesses a week. We not only expect results, we guarantee them with our 17-week guarantee. You can choose from a variety of business programs, from one-to-one coaching to group coaching. There is something for every business and every budget. Your business is not broken, and adding an action coach to your team will transform you into a powerful and robust business in your community. Working with a business coach can help you set up systems, processes, and strategies to help your business run more effectively and ultimately get ahead of your competition. You aren't alone, and we will work with you to help you find the most precious of resources: time. It is time to invest in your business and invest in your future. Go to actioncoach.com, and the first coaching session is on us.
There you have our show for this week. I trust you enjoyed it. I would encourage you to keep tuned in to NCN and eNetworks and online. Those of you who are viewing us, make sure that you share the video so other persons can also benefit from this knowledge. We are currently wrapping up the third edition of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory, and you can see the cover right behind me here of the second edition. It's already starting to look fabulous and even packed with more information, more companies than the first two editions. So that is very exciting coming down the pipeline. And then in about 3 weeks from now, we will be rolling out a massive leadership and entrepreneurship program. And it will be geared heavily to women in Guyana, making sure that our women can really access the level of business education that Action Coach has been known for the past 7 years in Guyana, but making it really accessible and working with international partners that will really allow us to put it in the hands of thousands of entrepreneurs across the country. So we are very excited here, and we look forward to having you join us on this journey to a far more prosperous Guyana. Thanks to the team behind the scenes, making sure that this show gets delivered to you every week, and see you next week. Take care.